All right. Yo, yo, yo. What it
Yo,
do? What it do? What it do?
it's the Fellas Lounge. We back in the
Let's go.
pandemic. We making it happen regardless of a pandemic. We're using our resources. We on Zoom tonight. I'm Manuel.
Shad, you ready? You see on the screens. The problem is, Zoom is gonna make a lot better off this pandemic because we're doing social distancing, but we
Buy,
still
buy Zoom stock. It's out there.
facts. I mean, it might be expensive now, but
Yeah, that's a fact.
let's get straight to the point. So we want to talk about family issues. So this is a topic that Manuel brought up. So I'll let him start it off first.
Yeah, so family issues. Obviously in this coronavirus pandemic, everyone's dealing with all types of issues, but also family issues. They're being affected negatively and positively as well. So right now we're going to focus on, well, not really focus on, but we're going to speak on the negative. How is it affecting families negatively? People, about how many people lost their jobs or got laid off?
So the unemployment last time I checked the statistic was it was over 7 million, 7 million, or something like that.
1 million?
So like 7 million or 7 billion people apply for unemployment.
That's,
W-
yeah.
I mean, is that like is that the Great Depression numbers?
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Yeah,
Especially if you have small children involved, and or even if you got teenage children, maybe they don't have no job. You gotta still support them, and they still young and they under your household. But that's one of the negative aspects that is affecting. You don't know where your next meal is gonna come or how you're gonna pay your bills or whatever. So that is some real trying times. It's hard, you know, hard to, you don't know what to do. Basically, people are in panic mode and this and that. Another thing, also, uh, significant others are tired of each other.
hmm
They now, see, before this, y'all worked different schedules probably, or you had your life outside of your relationship. He had his life outside of his relationship. Y'all go do your own thing. Now you're forced to come together in this pandemic, and now you starting to see, okay, starting to get to know who this person really is, because you didn't spend that time. Maybe you spend
You
time with them.
spend enough time with them.
Right, exactly. You didn't spend enough time with them to get to know them and really see who they really are, not putting on that front and putting on the front for social media, making it look good for the world and bragging and boasting about this fake relationship that you got. So go ahead, you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so pretty much this pandemic is pretty much showing like it's pretty much showing humans are not meant to stay together for long periods of time.
Mm.
This is why social distancing is actually a good thing. That's a good thing because if you stay in the same room for a long period of time, you're gonna get tired of each other. Same with marriages, same with families, all that. We're gonna get tired of each other because I gotta see you 24/7. Like I can't have my own time to myself. Nah, man, nah, that ain't it.
The novelty of a person wears off when you constantly looking at them all the time. All that's why
Exactly.
it, we're gonna get off track for a little bit. For example, on when you're on the job, you with your coworkers for 8 hours,
Yeah.
but when you after work or during your lunch break, it's like, I don't want to look at you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to enjoy my lunch break because you was already with them for a few hours, like, and then you with them every day.
Yeah, 40 hours you see your coworkers.
So it's like, come on, man.
40 hours a week.
Yeah,
That's a lot of time to see somebody. You see your coworkers more than you see your family in
yeah,
a week's time.
that's true. So it's like, I understand what Rashad is saying. Like, you're gonna get tired of a person being, just being in the same room with them 24/7. This is what's happening in this pandemic. And when this whole coronavirus uplifts itself and the lockdown is over, There's going to be divorce rates. It's going to go sky high. You know,
If it's not already going up already, and it's happening everywhere too. In China, divorce rates is going up.
Look at that.
I believe South Korea.
You know what it is? People get with people for the wrong reasons. They get with
Exactly.
them for vain and shallow reasons, and you're not with this person for who they are and you know what their mindset and their spirit or whatever. So you know that's one of the reasons. Domestic violence.
It's going up because they tired of because violence is going to happen because people are tired of seeing each other. So what's going to happen is temperatures going to start flaring up, and there's no way to escape. Usually, you could like go to work, kind of escape the reality. Since you can't even go out too far,
yeah.
I mean, all the angles are bottled up, and then you're just gonna, you might pimp slap somebody if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to.
Facts, yeah. Also, a lot of you, this is also a family issue. A lot of you got phony family members. You probably ain't got relatives that ain't even check on you during to see if you all right, see if you good, you know? So, people talking about friends, only friends, oh, cut those friends off, that ain't check on you, this and that. What about relatives that ain't check on you, man?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They're still humans.
Same bracket.
It don't matter. Relatives, friends, look, they're all human. Humans all are capable of doing all these wrong things.
Yeah. Yep. And so, what about some positive things that family oriented that's positive of this coronavirus? I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. What positive things is going on with family during this pandemic?
Well, this is a positive and a negative. So we spend more time with our families.
That's people that just send their kids to school or just let them.
Yeah, I'm getting to the kids part soon.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but we spend more time with our families. So, like I said, it's a positive and a negative at the same time. Because as you just talked about, when you spend too much time with somebody, what's just happening right now? That temperatures start flaring up, people start acting crazy, they'll make some stupid decisions, and this is what you see happening. The divorce rate's going up, people start fighting.
Yep. But also, the positive thing is that you get to spend time with your children more. You get to really
build that bond with your children.
Yeah, build that bond with you, because I feel like they're mostly in school and you're mostly at work, so you don't really get that time with your kids, man. And there's a lot of coworkers I got, like, they work 5 days a week and they off 2. You mean to tell me only 2 days out of the week you get to spend time with your kids? And and not everybody got weekends off where your kid is off,
And some people work multiple jobs, so they hardly even home to
exactly.
kids.
So here it is, you have a child. You don't even know your own child. You don't know what's going on with your child. Your child don't even know that they know their parent, yeah, but they don't really know you, who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I feel like, people so focused on the deaths of this coronavirus. Yeah, it's important, but I'm also looking at the other side, not just the negative. Yeah, it's negative, a lot of negative things behind this, but there's also a positive in it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of negatives though.
But negatives, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more negatives than positive, but you got to also look at the positives. Also, this is just an idea, but people that surround their family now, they could possibly start a family business now, during this coronavirus. There's no excuse.
You got time. You got more time to start a family. Whether you're working from home or you just not working at all. You're still in the house, so you have more time. Unless you are an essential worker, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
But if you work from home or you're just not working at all, you have time to like get that going. Like try to like see if you could get something going.
Yep. Now is the time to get the bag, or trying to formulate an idea to get the bag. with your family, or just you focusing on you to provide for your family, because just like that, things change, People don't even know where their next meal gonna come from, how they gonna pay the
Exactly.
bill, if this, that, they're gonna get evicted or whatever,
Well, the eviction is not they don't have to worry about that at the moment. The evictions, yeah, they passed a law, so you can't get evicted during this time.
Ooh. But so they ain't got to pay rent, right?
Well, you have to pay rent eventually. You don't have to pay it now. You like, if you know how you miss your rent a few months, then
Yeah,
like you get evicted. Well, they can't evict you now. If you miss your rent in a few months, I mean, they're not going to evict you. You still got to pay it.
yeah. But
But
see, when this is over, they're gonna have to pay one lump sum.
most likely,
Dang, that's gonna be a lot.
I mean, what I think they should do is, so let's say like, and I know this is a better example to use for mortgage. If no mortgage have a time frame. So mortgage, let's say like your mortgage is like 15 years. And I say this pandemic is going to last us like about like several months. Like I said, like 7 months. It's going to last us. I think what banks should do is it give you an extra 7 months to pay off the mortgage, which is reasonable.
Right.
Give you an extra 7 months, and like I think they should do that with rent too, like because oh boy, that also ties in with the rent too, because these apartment landlords that's what they're doing. They pay mortgage, and they get a mortgage from the tenants. So banks should extend the mortgage of how long this thing is going to go on for,
Yeah.
and giving them the extra time. So then the landlord could be like, okay, fine, yeah, they give me extra time, so I'll give my tenants extra time to pay me up, and things will go good. The banks still a lot of money, so they should have enough money to hold them for a long time. That's no excuse.
Wow.
So let me touch on children right now. So children, so a lot of children, they come from abusive households, and the only way to escape is to go to school, to hang out, to go with their friends, to hang out with their peoples, to play with their friends. But since we can't do that anymore, can't go to school. Some children they depend on school to even provide their meals and shelter.
Yeah.
But now that school is closed, and these after school programs are closed. Now a lot of children are suffering now because now they live in a nightmare of I have to live with this abusive father or an abusive mom. I gotta live in a house with like no shelter, no food, and there's no food in my house. So how am I gonna feed myself?
Yeah. Damn. I didn't think that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of children escape like those horrors for a few hours, going to school and all that. But now that I don't have that, they got some more time with this abusive parent, this toxic environment, and that's gonna hurt their development later down the line.
they gonna be the one abusing people.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
abusers make other abusers, man.
Exactly. Like this, what happens is you start to hate that person that is abusing you so much that you actually become that person.
Yeah.
You actually start to become that person. That's how it is.
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities are like that. I don't want to mention any names, but you might know a few.
Yeah.
You might know a few.
His music still slaps though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know who exactly I'm talking about.
Yeah. But oh shit. But yeah, man. So definitely for those of you out there, with families, you should be Googling, or if you have access to a computer, most likely most people do in this day and age, or to a phone.
Internet now. I mean, internet. A lot of companies are giving you free internet nowadays. At least for the cell phones, they're giving you free data. So
right during this time. So use your resources. And make the and use it for the to elevate yourself during this time. Definitely look out. Look up some programs or something where you can get help. There's food kitchens open.
I doubt it. And I don't believe that'd be a smart idea during this time because
I
some
think there
practice.
is.
Oh, yeah, let me turn the light on. I look kind of dark. Hold on, let me turn this light on. Okay. Yeah, you got to practice social distancing. So I don't know. So even if the food places are open, it's gonna draw a large crowds because a lot of people are not. A lot of people don't have access to meals like that, so it's gonna draw a large crowd, and that's gonna be counterproductive. That's the last thing we're gonna want. We're gonna want people
Well,
to be too close to each other.
schools are giving out free, like school
Classes, I heard.
giving out what?
Free classes. Some schools.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, but I was talking about in the aspects of food. They giving out free, meals and everything.
Oh, they do it. Oh, but that's what's out there. They doing that.
Yeah, so that's a positive. But yeah, now's the time, man. If not for you do it for your family, man. You men out there that got kids and a wife and all of that. You gotta really, buckle down, man. Single mothers out there, hey, now you need a man now, but now is definitely the time to.
I don't think they want to hear that.
Yeah, they don't, but hey, the truth is the truth, and the truth gonna set you free. So but
it's reality. Yeah, you're gonna need some help nowadays.
yeah. So all that independent talk, you don't hear that much, right?
That ain't gonna fly. Nah.
Yeah. So but definitely be safe out there in these trying times, and use this time to elevate your mind and elevate your life, man. So
you gotta recharge yourself because this is the time when you're not around a lot of people. So a lot of people is not going to see you for it's been several months since you've seen your friend in person. So this is your time to reinvent yourself. Learn some new skills.
yeah,
This is like recharge yourself a little bit. Recharge yourself. You have to come out of this pandemic a new and improved version of yourself.
facts.
And we're gonna talk about that in another video. But you gotta come out a new version of yourself. You gotta be improved. You gotta wait, hold on. I don't know what happened. Wait. Did I mute you?
No.
Okay, we good. All right, this little technical error.
A little technical difficulties, but anyway, listen, we signing out, man. This is the Fellas Lounge. Y'all be safe out there in this pandemic, and
wash your hands, all right? And remember, social distancing.
Yeah, and definitely, parents out there with people with kids out there during this time, get to know your kids, man, and people out there in relationships during this time, really sit down and get to know who you dealing with,
and reevaluate your decision.
That too. So, all these problems can be avoided beforehand, take necessary steps, proper steps. So, but this is the Fellas Lounge. I'm Manuel.
Rashad.
We signing out.
Peace.